Smashley. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time. And if it's your first time, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today we're back with another nail tutorial. I've had this idea in mind for quite some time and my nails need to be done. So today we're gonna be trying our very own ombre nails. And I say trying because, believe it or not, I have not tried to do them at home before. I've done a ton of different designs and tried a bunch of things at home, but ombre's just never been one of them. And so in order to do that for today, of course, we're gonna need our nail polish. So for the colors we're gonna be doing, I thought it'd be really cool if we did a nude into like this pretty marigold, like yellow color. So these colors are, this one is Birthday Suit by Sally Hansen, and then this one is Sun, Sea, and Sand in My Pants by OPI. So dramatic. Aside from that, you'll need my favorite top coat. What top coat? Seche Vite. We're just not even gonna talk about it today. Another new thing I'm trying on my channel today are these cuticle protectors. So I picked these up at Target. I think these are gonna be key for us later. Then I just have these cosmetic wedges. I bought a big pack of them also from Target, so you wanna get these little guys. My favorite paintbrush to kind of just clean up some of the edges, and then of course some nail polish remover. So a couple things just before we get started. I know I mentioned the colors. The base piece is gonna be the nude, so think of the bottom of your nail closest to your cuticle. That's gonna be the nude part of the ombre, and we're gonna have the tips of our nails that pretty marigold color. Just wanted to make the distinction to start. The other thing I should mention is I'm not going to go through the full manicure and how I clean and prep my nails. Again, I did that in a different nail video. I'll go ahead and link it for you guys up here if you're interested in what my nail care looks like. Today we're solely gonna be focusing on painting them, so I already have them shaped and ready to go. Very first thing that we're gonna do is lay our base color. So we're gonna pick up Birthday Suit, and I'm just gonna do one coat on each of the nails and let that dry down completely before we get into the ombre part. And before I do that, you guys know I like to put my nail polish remover in the cap. Give your polish a little shake. The Sally Hansen polishes are actually one of my favorites. I really like the paintbrush. I'm gonna try and get some excess paint so I can show you guys. But it has a little bit of like a rounded tip, and it just makes it a lot easier to follow the cuticle of your nail versus some of the ones that come out, they're just very square. First coat's done. I'm actually taking a look at this color because it's a nude. It's a little bit transparent, so I'm just gonna go and add one more coat on it before we start with the ombre. So here is how we are looking so far. So we got the base color of the nude on. I'm gonna let this dry down completely. The next step is gonna be adding our Cuticle Guards. We're back. Both coats are fully dry for the most part right now. I went ahead and just unboxed the Cuticle Guards or cuticle protectors. So they come 24 to a box, and this is how the strip looks to give you guys an idea. Basically, I'm just gonna be measuring probably from my pinky over. They come 6 to a strip. So they peel off pretty easily. So we're just gonna peel and then apply to our nail. We're just gonna do that basically for all of the nails. And you wanna make sure it's not covering any part of your actual nail. It really should be stuck on the side of your nail, and really just to kind of protect around your nail from getting a whole bunch of nail polish on it. All right, we have our cuticle covers all on. Again, they feel like Band-Aids, but I'm thinking that these are actually gonna work. So in order to get the ombre effect, this is where the cosmetic wedge is gonna come into play. So you wanna make sure that you're holding it vertically, because this is what we're gonna do to stamp this onto your nail. Now you're gonna take the base color and paint a strip straight across the bottom of the cosmetic wedge, and then your top color, so in my case, my yellow, and we're gonna almost overlap the two, and that'll be at the middle to the top of the wedge, depending on how long your nails are. And once you have both of the colors on there, that's when we'll go ahead and stamp. So I'm gonna show you guys how I apply it to the wedge. Now, you want to apply thin layers to begin with, and you want to allow the sponge to kind of soak in some of the color. In other words, you don't want it to be like super, you don't want to put a super generous amount on here to the point where you can kind of see it spilling over the top of the wedge. You really want to keep it light and kind of give it the opportunity to soak into the sponge. For our bottom color, grab our yellow color. It's gonna feel like a little bit dry, but we're gonna be repeating this process. So this is just gonna be one of the few layers to get us that build up and that ombre effect that we want. So once you have your two colors on here how you want it, again, you're gonna be holding this vertically, line up the bottom piece with the bottom of your cuticle, and we're just gonna stamp it on. All right, and this is how we're looking. So this is just one layer. We're probably gonna need maybe 2 or 3 to get that level of opaqueness for the yellow at the top of the nail, but we're gonna keep repeating that same process. So you're gonna paint your sponge and then stamp it onto your nail. Here's how we're looking after one coat of sponging the ombre on. We're gonna repeat this probably 2 more times. They look like a disaster, but I promise this is gonna come out good in the end. All right, I'm taking a look at the color payoff and seeing if it's where I want it to be. I think for the most part I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the cuticle covers, clean up a bit, and then we'll see where we're at. As suspected, the cuticle covers were not bulletproof, but they did the job that I wanted them to do, which was minimize the amount of cleanup that we have, but there is still some cleanup that we have to do, so I just went ahead and grabbed my brush. We're gonna go ahead and clean up the edges. Okay guys, we are all cleaned up around the sides and we're looking all right. So far, we're looking all right. I have one last step that I wanna do, and it's to add some little rhinestones. So I got this pack on Amazon. I'll link it for you guys at the description box below. I've used this for makeup, my nails, pretty much anything. But it's cool because they come with rhinestones of all different sizes. So I'm gonna use not the tiniest ones, but the second smallest ones. And I'm just gonna dump some out. I'm gonna take a little bit of nail glue and I'm gonna uncap the top coat. So what I like to do, I'm gonna kind of leave this out of it to the side. And then I just have this pointy part of the cuticle pusher. Can you guys see that? So what I like to do is just take a little bit of top coat, pick up the diamond, apply the glue, and then place the diamond on top of the glue. So, and this is literally, you just need the tiniest amount. So the rhinestones are gonna go at the bottom and the middle. My glue on there, picked up my little diamond, I'm gonna drop her down. Now, sometimes I add glue, sometimes I don't. I'm adding it today just because the times that I don't add glue, I usually have the polish still wet, but they've kind of dried down quite a bit since just cleaning up around the sides, so the glue will just help it stay in place better. Okay. Now all the rhinestones are on. I would say just give these a minute to let these dry down completely before we go ahead and add our top coat. I'm so happy at how these came out. I'm gonna give you guys another close-up. You guys can see from a different angle. I feel like I might even do maybe like an ombre nail series. So let me know in the comment section below what other style ombres you guys think I should try. But all in all, thank you guys for watching this video. As always, please make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.